Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I am playing another round of Power Wash Simulator. We're cleaning the bathroom here, which they want to turn into a nightclub. Be an odd idea for a nightclub, but whatever. Maybe it'll be a successful venture for somebody, eh? Virtual land, anyway. So there we go, and we can see better because we're going to see those grimy spots, so we can clean in between. How's the sound today? Sound good or what? Hopefully, it sound great. How's the sound today? Sound good or what? It's all right to me. You hear that little echo? Hey, Stephanie. Thank you for being here, and thank you for liking. Put my keyboard over there, man. All right, so we're finishing the bathroom. We already got part of it done. We're 77%, but there's quite a bit to go. Here's the bathroom tour. So I got the sinks done and stuff, and we're gonna do out here. Oh yeah, look at that, eh? Very nice. Hello. And thank you for liking as well. Trying to leave the toilets for the end because there's an achievement for doing those last. Can't touch this. Do do do. Do do. Do do. Can't touch this. Oh, did I activate the pole yet? I don't think I did. There. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. So how are you today, Stephanie? Hope your day is going well. Hope you enjoy seeing clean bathrooms. Tomorrow I'm going to play a different game, I think. Then we'll get back to this one eventually. Got a new code for something. So I'm going to try that game out tomorrow. And see how it is. That's the plan, Stan. Here we go, we got that part, eh? Hey Jay, how are you? Cleaning the toilet on this game that has been claimed like 5 days in a row, which has no music. But somebody thinks they own water, I guess. Although they're releasing the disputes like most of the time. I saw you like I saw a comment about you like coming close to because you're bleeding pretty badly or something. So good that they dealt with it appropriately and that you're still with us. I don't know what kind of surgery you got. I just saw the post just not too long ago actually. There's something with blood or something. Tonsillectomy. Oh, isn't that like normally a pretty straightforward operation too? Oh, and nose tissues. That's probably a bit harder. Yeah, it's never nice to be in the hospital. Are you still in the hospital? For adults, it's pretty severe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had my tonsils removed. They were when I was young, and they kind of were hesitant to do it at first, but eventually they did it because I kept getting infections, and then they finally did it. You got sent home today. Oh, okay. It seems in Canada, you often, if you go to the hospital, they want you out of there pretty quick. If they can. I had to go to the hospital for something, and I figured it was something minor, and then they wound up doing some tests and keeping me there for 3 days. But normally you're there for many surgeries. It's just afternoon surgeries. You have sleep apnea and get tonsil stones. I didn't even know that tonsil stones were a thing. I got some sleep apnea as well, but if I sleep on my side, it seems to be fine. I got the little breathing machine, but I don't really use it. Can't get them now anymore. Well, I guess that's a positive. Are you in your shed still, or did you have that finished? I remember talking to you where you're saying it was being built. I just never asked about it after that. You couldn't use the machine. Oh, okay. You know, I found it wasn't bad at first, and then they changed the settings on it, and then it like gave me like a severe panic, I guess, when like they changed the pattern. I just couldn't breathe. So after that, I just didn't wear it. Could probably wear it, but I don't really like sleeping on my back anyway. Can't sleep with stuff on your face. I had a hard time with the nose thing. It took some getting used to. It was where they were consider giving me a mask. See, I'm trying to get an achievement also that, you know, you don't want to wash the toilet until the end. You gotta be careful not to completely spray it down, I guess. Right here's the toilet. Gotta be careful. If you get enough of the area, then it will get behind it anyway. Getting achievements. Chivos. Chivos. So I bet you it'll be nice since you just got home not too long ago here. Nice to sleep in your own bed again. And it's always a nice thing about going back. Haven't done anything on it. Currently a second storage shed, unfortunately. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't see that line until after. The toilet has lots of dirt left, so we're okay. I kind of wish you could stay at the hospital. Well, it's not going to be as quiet. Although, you know, when I had my hospital, 3 days in the hospital, I had to sleep in ER, like in the hallway, because the freaking COVID was just a big thing at the time. And so the hospital just overloaded. And then it was scary. They put me the second room, or the second day or third day. Hey, Rich. On the second day or third day, they put me into a room, and you're sharing a room with 4 people, you know, one each corner essentially. And then one guy was complaining he had a broken hip, and he was complaining, you know, he wanted to sit up, and they wouldn't, you know, like where his feet were dangling off the edge of the bed, and of course they wouldn't let him do that because his hip's broken. And then he was like going on how he can't breathe, and he was saying he needs to sit up because he's got COVID. And then of course the nurse heard that, and all the other patients in the room, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, great. And anyway, the nurse heard that, then he left immediately, and then he came back after a few minutes. He said, I looked in your record, and it says you've been tested for COVID twice, and the test was negative. And he goes, no, not COVID. And he's like, COPD. And it's like, everyone like breathed a sigh of relief after that, because they thought he said COVID. Like, I mean, I don't know who basically words out COPD, but he did. And then it was like caused a panic. One lady was like, I got this, or I got like I don't know, she had some sort of respiratory thing where she was really worried about getting COVID from Hip Man, but turned out he was just mispronouncing COVID or COPD. Does your dad call it COVID or by the letters? Because I think that normally most people will term it as the letters. But it's interesting, the panic he caused and the relief. It makes for a good story now, though. Hey, Timothy. But you can imagine it was at the beginning. Oh, he's passed. I'm sorry to hear that. But you can imagine the panic it caused. Being that it was like, that was like when it was brand new. You know, and they're still learning about it. There wasn't even the first vaccines or anything out. Hello. Alright, so this wall has one speck of dirt on it somewhere. Not this side wall, but the back wall. And I gotta get that speck of dirt without washing the toilet. That's the challenge right now. If I go down here, I'll see it better. Oh, there's a speck of dirt. Use the bat vision. You ever play this game? It's on Game Pass. You don't just have to clean bathrooms, you get to clean all sorts of things. That's part of the toilet, that's part of the... There we go. Now we just got to get the floor. Hello, Timothy. Did you enjoy my story? Halfway. You did good. Look at this, eh? Clean pooper. Good thing you don't have to worry about the upspray. Alright, thanks for coming by. Not if we get a little bit of the toilet. We just can't get all of the toilet. There we go. So everything but the pooper. Pooper ooper. Oh. Cubicle door frame. Cubicle door frame there too. These things. You don't hurt. Well, I was just saying how some guy said he had COVID. And scared everybody in the hospital room I was in. Back when COVID was new-ish. But it's because he pronounced COPD as a word. That freaked everyone in the room out, including the nurse. As you can imagine. Came around somewhere in the middle of it. Dirty on top. Today. Oh, yeah! You could almost poop in here, eh, Timothy? Look at that, how clean it is now. Do it all again. Times 4. Oh, we haven't got that one. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing a different game, Timothy. I got approved for a code for a game. Try that at least one day. Exciting. Standing on the toilet, eh? And then after that, I think I'm gonna start another open world-ish kind of game. Unless this one is really cool, in which case I might play it a little bit more. You have to wait. Can't give away all the secrets. Different genre than I normally play. Gotta get the hinges, eh? No doors on these stalls, though. Probably deal with that. nasty floor. I saw it initially when they were talking about it. Like a horror movie, right? Blood and honey, that's right. Kind of a weird thing to throw upon old Winnie. Well, you know one thing, they're not going to play that one in China. That Chinese Prime Minister hates Winnie the Pooh. Are you gonna watch in the theater? There's a Weird Al Yankovic movie coming out soon. On September 3rd or something like that. Get it from that angle. Are you a big Weird Al fan? Not really. It stars the Harry Potter guy. I can't remember his name. Daniel Radcliffe? Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe. So if you're a Daniel Radcliffe fan, then you're in for a treat. Here we go. We got the pipe. You're not a Harry Potter fan. What kind of person's not a Harry Potter fan? I'm neutral on Harry Potter, actually. I've only seen the first one. It seemed alright. Rank's up there with BTS or something. Well, I'd probably watch Harry Potter before I watch BTS. There we go. The same. Who is not a Star Wars fan? I'm not really into Harry Potter as well. Although I did hear that Hermione wound up hooking up with the redhead boy rather than Harry. They grew up in the later movies. So I know that much about Harry Potter. And a lot. Grand scheme of things, I guess. Pitch still dirty? Heck. Wait, who isn't a Star Wars fan? The ye who has no taste. Timothy. He also likes the Montreal Canadiens, Rebecca, if that tells you anything. Timothy, Rebecca's a big Toronto Maple Leafs fan. But, you know, other than that, Timothy's a nice guy. He likes video games. Although specifically Nintendo. He won't touch an Xbox game, even if it's good. He's that much into Nintendo. I'm a Kings fan. I like the Kings. You wish you had Drew Doughty. I got traded with Wayne Gretzky and Marty McSorley. Got the hinges. Don't go American teams. We gotta go get up on the deck. On the toilet here. There we go. We got the outside done. You just stick with Canada's best team. I am Patrick Waugh. I can't hear Jeremy Roenick because I got the Stanley Cup rings plugged in my ears. I don't know if you remember that, but that's a classic Montreal Canadiens quote back in the day. I still remember the day where Patrick Waugh got mad because he was having a bad game and the Montreal coach wouldn't pull him. So he said, I'm not playing for this team ever again. And that was it. That was the end of Montreal's Cups. The last team they won a Stanley Cup against was against the Kings. So Wayne Gretzky. I remember picking my dad's hockey pool for him that year, and I went heavy on the Kings, and he got first place because of it. He retired in the Canadiens jersey. Yeah, you know what happened after he left Montreal, though? He won Colorado their first cup. That was pretty awesome of Montreal to hand Colorado a cup, essentially. There's some other good deals in there, too, there, because they had traded Lindros for, like, Peter Forsberg and stuff. Did they retire his number? Oh, toilet too clean there. We gotta be careful. Where's that speck of dust, eh? There we go. Looks like the guy's still using the toilet. I know. I have to work around him. What is it with these simulation games and gnomes? Alright, where's the dirt? This side spray would be cleaning stuff too if we had realistic physics. Did you see any dirt on the floor here? There we go. Big mess, eh? Alright, so I gotta clean the toilets last. So if we go to this screen, we can see if everything's done. We got cistern pipes, tiled floors still. Cubicle door frames. Cubicle walls. Lights. We got lots of stuff, eh? Light switches. Got a cistern. The only thing we want left is toilets. So urinal toppers and washroom walls and cisterns. This appears to be the culprit urinal topper. This is a cistern, but it's not that. This pipe is dirty though. Go. Lights all right. Oh, lighting conduit. Oh yeah. This is dirty up there. This washroom wall's dirty. And this washroom, you can eat off this. Would you eat off this, Timothy? You should. So still one more cistern. Still pretty dirty too. Cubicle door frames. Oh crap! I wonder. Look at this one. I didn't even half finish this one. Thought I had done all the toilets. Good discovery. You'd eat off the hand dryers? This place will be certified clean, you know. And then they're gonna make it into a bar. Flat surface. Get some fried chicken. You can warm it up with the hand dryer. If they got a phone or something in here. Did you know in the bathroom here, there isn't one that I've seen, but during COVID times, the BC government actually put out suggestions and stuff like that. And one suggestion they suggested was glory holes. So, as a way to help minimize COVID transmission. I was actually on an actual BC government website. I was pretty surprised. So, you know, some person that works for the government had to put that on into that website. Glory holes, yeah. So, you know, the glory hole would be at about that height. In a bathroom, probably. Yeah, imagine that. You're the web page person or whatever. Your boss is like, put this on there for a suggestion. It's a great suggestion. And everybody just laughs. You're half asleep. All I hear was glory holes. Yeah, it was like a BC government suggestion. A way to combat COVID. I think it was the only government in Canada that suggested that, in fact. Everybody thought it was very funny. I wouldn't. I'd go behind a bush. Go behind or a bush first. Oh, we're using a glory hole? I don't think going behind a bush would help. I meet tree or a bush? Is meat tree a term that I'm not familiar with? I've never heard of that. Sounds like something along the lines of glory hole. Oh, you go behind a tree. That still wouldn't help. I'm typing. That's hilarious when we're talking about glory holes and say meat tree. But like a glory hole is like a hole in the wall there where you might put your male part inside it and then somebody on the other side does something to you. So that's what the BC government was recommending to do. Instead of normal intercourse. So you have no face-to-face contact. You playing with Stephanie right now? Right out? Where the heck? Any dirt? See no dirt? Think you'll stay on the East Coast? Well, you know, you don't have to put your thingy in the hole. Go to the bathroom like a normal person. Alright. Check our thing in here. We got one more cistern pipe. Got cubicle door frame, cubicle walls. Ones that are quite close. Here's one that's dirty. I think that's kind of a voluntary thing. It's not mandatory. That's just a suggestion by some weird government employee. Got a lot of media coverage though. How many more cistern pipes are in here? See any other cistern pipes? Do you see any others? You're playing and you're getting too distracted. See. Well, it's good that you're distracted from the plan. And you could help me spot dirt. Because I ain't seeing no dirt on these cistern pipes. I think I found the cubicle wall though. A marginal amount of dirt though. What's the other side of this wall? Oh, it's washroom wall on this side. Any yellow glow? No, mixer shut down. And then a lot of the partners went between Twitch and Facebook mostly. But some went to Trovo and some went to YouTube and stuff. Stephanie hasn't even said what she picked. Alright, dudes. There's like literally one spot we had to get there. I don't remember what else. Cistern pipe still. And light switches. Here's a cistern pipe. Cubicle wall. Here's a cistern pipe. You did? Did I miss it? What'd you say? I said yes. Oh. Did you watch Mixer a lot, Stephanie? I can't look at the beginning. It only shows me a certain number of responses. Only after the stream is ended I can look. Thank you for repeating. Sorry if I missed anything. Sometimes that happens. Light switch is dirty. You've never seen Mixer? What did you answer then? You answered yes? That one's okay. But you knew what Mixer was though. I guess it's what's Mixer or no is kind of both can qualify. All right, where's this cistern pipe, man? They should be showing a little bit of white. All right, I thought we checked all of them. Okay, so pipe number 1 does not look like there's any white on it. Pipe number 2 does not look like there's any white on it. Pipe number 3, no white. Pipe number 4, can't miss something you've never been a part of. That's true. There's only 4 toilets. That's 4 cistern pipes. Did it say cisterns? Maybe. There's like one pipe. One cubicle wall left too. All right, cubicle wall. Thoroughly inspect. Cubicle wall. It must be just the slightest hint of dirt, eh? Right, anyway. Oh, you only heard of it. Well, if you want to see what Mixer looks like, on my YouTube, there's my old Mixer videos. It looks exactly the same, to be honest. Clean half the toilet seat off. I'm gonna reach that from there. Can't be that. You get a sliver of white, right? Cubicle walls in here. To hit them. Because I'm trying for an achievement, and that achievement is to clean everything first and the toilet last. So we gotta get everything to 100%. Trouble is, I can't find the pipe that's the culprit. And it's like just a fraction. Probably in the back half of the pipe. Unless this is a cistern pipe. Oh, these red ones are too, eh? Well, we can check those, I guess. Oh, found it. That one's dirty. Now, cubicle wall. I don't see any other cubicles, right? So we got one cubicle wall left to clean. What's just above toilets? Oh, see, this tap might have caught us. So we gotta clean it. Or tiled floor. A tiled floor we gotta clean. And a cubicle wall. Which tiled floor are we talking about, dudes? Over here. Alright, cubicle wall. The washroom wall. Tunnel wall. Washroom wall, washroom wall. Cubicle wall. That's considered a cubicle wall too behind it. It's pretty straightforward that there's only 4 cubicle walls. For each side, I guess. Did I get something? I think that was the toilet. This one's a cubicle wall, I guess. Who knew? I don't know where the dirt is, but... Alright, we're just down to the toilet parts now. Alright, so... There was a special thing, there's a bug, I guess. And I read about this achievement. Let's double check everything. Okay. So people are doing the lids, seats, then toilets. Somebody, I thought I saw somebody said something about you had to go to the main menu. Yash, thank you for liking. So this guy cleaned the 4 lids and seats. Quit the game and reopened it. Get this achievement. Quit the main menu, I guess, or something. So let's clean some lids and seats, I guess. How do you get the lid? Excuse me. Oh, there we go. We got the lid. Excuse me again. Oops. There we go. You can now eat off the seat there, Timothy. That one was easy. Oh, I don't want to shoot over there. Alright, now we can do the seats. Gonna start in the middle, eh? By accident. One more toilet seat. There's gnomes in the way, though. Alright, so in the directions it says for this achievement, go to the main menu. I don't know if we gotta quit the game or what, but I guess we could try that. Upgrading. And start it again. Just in case, you know. You get to see who the company is. And imagine it made me start over this whole bathroom. Okay, Timothy, are you ready for the clip button, the moment of glory? As we clean out the toilets. You're still here. You're Make sure you make a good clip when the time comes. Won't get no fine toilet cleaning like this. You gotta get that achievement. And these toilets are some dirty, aren't they? Alright, that one's clean. 4 more toilets to go. Hopefully the bug or the glitch isn't bugged. There we go, close enough. Like a towel or something, you know. Got a gnome there. What do you think the achievement? Gonna be awesome or what? There's this last speck of dirt underneath. Well, it made us work. Wait, how do you clip? You just type exclamation clip. And then it'll take a 60-second clip. Or if you put exclamation clip and then a space and then like 120, that'd be 120 seconds kind of deal. Geez, no wonder no one ever makes clips, eh? you see a moment that's awesome. Usually the last minute, you know, is good, but if you want to get longer, you can. I think there's a button you can press too, but I'm not sure. Okay, we're on our last toilet coming up. Oops. It's in here. We'll catch the bowl. The bowl last here, you know. Job complete. Achievement! Delaying the inevitable. In the washroom, complete the toilets last. Oh, you need a space in there. Exclamation clip space 60 or 120 now if it's you want 2 minutes or whatever. Or just exclamation clip. I'll do the last 60 seconds. There you go. That's how you do it. Now you know how. Hopefully it caught it. Quit. Thank you for becoming a follower. Welcome to the Starbase. Do you want to see the replay of the bathroom now already? Is it going to be dirty? There we go. I cannot believe this was the same place I bought. You're a miracle worker is what you are. Now I'm thinking, do I really want a bunch of sweaty Gen Zs griming up the place, or do I want to open it as a luxury washroom where you could spend a penny in peace, albeit at a higher price? Now that does appeal. Clean the helter skelter. Let's see if we can get any more gear yet. That one's $1,200. Well, we can get this one. We have $500 left, but I think that's all we can afford right now. Helter skelter. All right, let's do it. As you know from the previous correspondence, my helter skelter is filthy dirty. After rolling down the entire length of Willow Creek, we don't need to revisit specifics. All we need to concern ourselves with is we cannot live in a world where a helter skelter is being economically underperformed by a carousel. No, it's automatic. I automatically get them. Oops. Wonder if there's a Helter Skelter one achievement. Let's have a quick peek. Should have looked at some of these earlier, eh? On the Helter Skelter, complete the objects that have light bulbs before anything else. We can do that. Do you know anything about Helter Skelters where the light bulbs might be? Or try our new power washer, eh? Well, it's taking a long time to load this one. Helter Skelter. Isn't there a Beatles song named Helter Skelter? Yeah, sometimes if you see an exciting moment or something like that, or something funny, not something that makes me look bad, but anything that's kind of funny or exciting or something like that, then you can always make a clip, and then it kind of helps promote. You know, it's free to make a clip. It helps promote because, you know, Facebook shares it with others, you know. There's a problem here. Chernobylite. I thought I removed that one. Huh. I'm gonna have to quit and start. You can see this one's on Game Pass. Helter Skelter's going to be a big job, and they're offering $700 for it. So you know we're in for it. All right, anything with lights. That looks like a light. Oh, it's not a light. Oh, it is light. Does that mean anything with lights? Like I got to do the whole sign? So there's 16 channel lights around the mid top section. One top ring frame. Off the top of the walkway. And the sign. Okay. So top ring frame and channel lights. It's in the midsection. If I want to get the achievements are trickier. That's for sure. So here's the channel lights, I think. Let's change our loadout. Get the Pro, man. Oh, you hear that? Hear that compared? Holy crap, man. High pressure, eh? sounds like a professional gun if I ever heard one. This is the expensive gun. Where's the dirt on that one? There, eh? Oh crap, fell off. Where's the last light, man? Does the lights go right up? Oh, that's the top ring frame. Do we got a ladder? Pick that right up. I don't know if getting up on that thing helped me at all. You ever been on a Helter Skelter? That's why it's still dirty up there. Looks like a big slide to me. Daredevil, thank you for liking. One is a mess, isn't it? You should see in the bathroom. I didn't even reach some of this stuff. I'm gonna find the bottom of those lights. The heck, eh? Oh, here's one. This channel light done now? This one. Gotta be careful, don't take out these other ones, eh? Oh crap. Wrong button. I don't know if that's all of them or not. Oh, there's still 2 left. This one is one of them. Julian, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Stephanie, thank you for being here. I gotta be careful not to dirt or clean that panel there, but I want to get that light. There we go. We just gotta figure out what the last light of these ones is. Channel light. Channel light. Go for an achievement. This one will be like 700. But I get an achievement if I do the lights first. Gotta figure out which light it is, you know? Seems to be that one. And I gotta be careful not to clean that one at the same time. I think I got all the channel lights now. 16 out of 16. Now I just got to do the sign and the top, the ring light or whatever it's called. this thing. Ring frame. This is the pro gun now, though. I want to clean too much other stuff by accident here. No fall damage for me. Apex of pressure washing. That's right. Hear that pressure though, eh? This is the pro gun. Anything that's top ring frame, I gotta wash. For this achievement that I'm going for. Oh, this is top door frame, so I think we're okay there. This is top ring frame, though. So there's like one top ring frame. Okay. So I'm just making sure. There's the carousel I watched before. There, that top ring frame is getting pretty shiny, isn't it? Oh crap. This stupid stream's gonna shut down for some reason. It'll be back in... No space left on device? What? Well, I guess it's not recording. I'll have to download it. Is it still live? Lame. Maybe I gotta go on the outside of it. You're too tired to play those again? What are you talking about? Oh. Almost got this top ring frame, eh? Alright, got the sign. I saw the sign and opened up my eyes. Saw the sign. Like, you'd never accidentally wander across this. Unless you played like a million times, maybe. Achievement! Shine bright on a helter skelter. Complete the objects that have light bulbs. There we go. Now we're free to do as we please. Now I can really put this gun to work, eh? And the engine's blocked off. I think I have the strength of the Hulk, eh? No, I think the Hulk would have picked it up and hurled it across the world. Potentially, eh? Oh, the bathrooms, eh? I'm surprised they don't have to clean those. Probably when he couldn't find the dirt, he would have hurled it. I can jump. Pretty good though. I can jump like Spider-Man. All these poles are all individuals. Guess it's on the outside. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Woke everybody up. There she blows. Right. Got the door frame pretty good there. There's that last spot though. Is top door frame done? Got it. Oh crap. Do what now? You're brushing your teeth? The roof needs a cleaning like your teeth do. There, the roof no longer needs a cleaning. A railing here. Oh, post. Well, I was leaving the clipping up to your own discretion. I did get this achievement, though. I don't always know when a good moment's coming up. It's easier to identify that as a viewer. Ooh, shiny slide, eh? This water gun shoots the rust off too, eh? Now it's coming along, yeah. This pro gun makes a huge difference, actually, in terms of speed. Just cuts through the dirt. Oh, vertical frame, eh? My technique is excellent. Most excellent. Wonder if I have that, probably, eh? Just when you weren't expecting a noise, eh? Well, at least one thing about doing a slide is it just run right to the bottom. Oh crap. The side frames are a thing. Oh, these are like the slide above me. It's not the roof anymore. That's why I was confused. That's where the slide starts, I think. think the 5th tier one is done. Fourth has some. Not sure I can reach that from there, but I should be able to get on this thing and do it. Went the wrong way. Sometimes you just go from where you are, I guess. You're still here. Excellent. What do you think of the new Powerhead? I think I got the Pro version now. Seems like a charm. Look at that, we got one of the vertical bars. Ooh, wait, man. This is a big job, man. How shiny this thing is. Ooh, shiny. Can I land on this? Oh, look at that. I'm an acrobat. Second tier's not done yet. There we go. Just about done. 99 red balloons. Hey, window. Window frame. Fifth tier panel. Bedtime again. I'm gonna go to bed right after I finish this one. I'm at 99%. Can't see from here, man. Oh, there's dirt up there, though. That 1/5 tier panel, eh? Oh. Where was that one? In this hole? Didn't see nothing from up here. Oh, there's dirt there. Did I get a new cover? I have the flag still, but this is a blanket that I bought. Man, this one panel is just brutal, eh? Walter, thank you for liking. Like maybe in front of the yellow fence. Achievement! Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Figured I'd play the carnival games. They're hot dogs. Big Nate's hot dogs. Most of these carnival games are empty. 2 achievements. You just noticed the leaf is a little different. Oh. Good eye. Going to sleep in a bit? Did you play this one yet, Walter? You finish it? I think you told me that you played it before. Or for some reason I thought you told me. Maybe not though. Maybe we can get closer to that 1/5 tier one. You do the real thing. Are you on those real thing guys? You should download this on Game Pass. Like 5th tier is this panel. Can't get at it any easier from there. Need like the super extender, eh? Your Game Pass expired? Ah, okay. So if I put this thing right here, maybe I might be able to get it from above. I don't know. When is it? This one? That one little speck of dirt. Did you see that? What a rip. What is it? Man, you think 99% would get it by now, eh? These inside ones need cleaning too? I saw something. Maybe I have to go for underneath. Oh, the last percent is a little bit rough usually, yeah. Oops. I don't think it's on the ground level. Like these supports and stuff. And it's like these metal supports, individual pieces, I guess. That one looks dirty, but it's not. I saw something. When was it though? Frame there. Probably a speck of dirt on the top part of that. So almost directly in front of the sign. Then we don't have to pick up and drop the scaffolding, eh? Take a couple of those. We're probably only a couple items away now, though. Was it offering to pick that up? What the heck? Alright, let's see what's left here. Everything's clean, pretty much. Third tier panel. In one of the top frames. I wonder why it's not giving me the first tier ring frame. A first tier panel. So the ring frame on the first tier, eh? Now we got our to-do list. So first tier panel, third, and the top frame. Which first tier panel is it? One. Now third tier panel. Second tier. This is third tier. Here comes the moment of glory. We finish this bugger. Just in time for bed. So it says top panel or top frame. So it's one of these ones. We can turn off the extension for the gun. Oh crap. Hold down. Did I look at them all? Top frame. Freeze frame, freeze frame. Top frame. Top frame. Top frame. Top frame. Top frame. The bottom ring, eh? There we go. See the replay. There we go. An accomplished display of pressure washing. Well done. My Helter Skelter is undisputably the tallest and arguably cleanest ride at the carnival, so therefore it is best. A team of inspectors have thus far failed to detect any residual deposits. Congratulations, 7.5 out of 10. Oh, you made a clip, eh? Well, hopefully it's a nice clip. Next, we get to clean the private jet next time. $800. That means it'll be as hard as the Helter Skelter. But I'll be able to buy another part here for my gun thingy. Oh, we can do extra long, which is nice. Then next time we have money, we can get the soap nozzle after the jet. See, now look at our loadout. Oh, we don't have the medium one. We need the medium one and the soap one still. But that's good enough for me for tonight. We're going to be going to bed because I go to work tomorrow. But stream at 7 o'clock Pacific time. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. Thank you for those who did follow. Those who chatted. The most recent chatters were Timothy, Fire Devil, Walter, Stephanie. Those are the last ones it shows anyway. Everyone else is probably gone. Do you miss Mixer? 86% said yes. 14% said what's Mixer? So there you go. 0% said no. Tomorrow's new game will probably have some clips. Maybe, eh? Remember, that number can be any number. If you think it's the last 90 seconds or, you know, like if it's only 30 seconds, you know, that kind of thing. You just say whatever number you want. If you do exclamation mark clip without a number, it just does 60 seconds automatically. Yeah, if you see something good, make sure you hit it. We'll paste that into the poll results. And of course, if you haven't checked out the YouTube, there's lots of new content on there. And lots of like little clips and stuff that I added. Lots of little clips I've been adding on Facebook as well. Have a good night, everyone.